Hey crafty peeps, it's Deb here with Country Craft Creations, and today I have a new card to share with you all from the Craftology Box over at Country Craft Creations using the paper line from Echo Park, A Perfect Autumn. So let's get started. So what we're going to be making is a herringbone card, and this is one that I made a few years ago using this little technique. It's called herringbone, and I'm going to show you all how to do this background for this card. I went and did one just a little bit ago, and this is kind of what it looks like when you're all done. Okay, so to get started, we're going to go ahead and use a piece of paper, just a scratch piece of paper, and you're going to cut it 4 by 5 3/4, okay? Then you're going to go ahead and grab any type of cardstocks you want, any colors from the collection line or whatever you have in your stash, okay? And I chose to use a few different ones. I chose to use this houndstooth, this little one with the bubbles on it, the small leaves, and this pattern here. I also chose to use the blue one. I can find it. Hold on. Chose to use this striped one, and then I also am using part of the blue color. I'm also using the back, some of the backs of these, so like the little owls, and sorry, thought I had everything here, so hold on one second. Oh, the blue, I forgot. The blue is on the back of the little cut apart cards that we have. So the blue of this, okay? So, or the turquoise color. So anyway, so I cut out a bunch of strips from the cardstock, and they're all measure about 3/8. Okay, so I will be using some of the back part and then some of these. Okay, and this is a really good card to make when you have a bunch of different scraps in your, in your pile that you don't know what to do with. Sometimes you just end up throwing those scraps away, and sometimes you want to keep them because this is, like I said, a good card to make using all those scraps that you've got in your pile. Okay, so I'll be using those little owls, and then the orange, the stripes, and then I didn't use the words on those, but you could if you wanted to. And then I cut some of the little bubble part out, the bubble paper. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to use my glue. There's two ways you can adhere this, these pieces to your paper. You can either use, okay, your glue, okay, and this is the art glitter glue that Tamara sells in her shop, or you can also use your 2-inch score tape. So and Tamara also sells this in her shop, and either one is fine. So it doesn't matter whichever one you want to use, whichever one you feel is easiest. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and place a dark strip here. Okay, so you want to make it from here to here. Okay, you want a line there. Okay, So what I did was I kind of gauged where I wanted to cut. You don't want to cut these flush with the card yet, okay? So we want to get all of our card put together first and then cut away, okay? So what I did is I went ahead and put down, or I went ahead and cut out, sorry, my card here, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on the back of my strip here. Okay, you want it like an X, okay? You want to leave a little bit here, just like that, okay? And you want to make sure you burnish that in really good. Okay. Okay, and then for your next part, you want to make like a T here and a T here. So what I did was I took my next color that I wanted to use, okay, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put down this blue. So I'm going to use a short one that I had cut out. Well, maybe not. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here, okay. So I'm going to put that there. And you want to butt that up right to the tip of this, right up against the line here. Okay. So I'm going to I'm going to zoom in. Okay. So hold on one second. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Oop, there we go. Okay, let me move my card over. There we go. Okay, so you want to just butt your end up to the strip that you've already adhered down. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and make a line here on my paper. Now you can, if you want to, you know, whatever's easiest for you, you can go ahead and, you know, measure out your your papers and then cut them. Okay, you always want to leave a tail at the end of your card. Okay, you don't, or oops, sorry, you want to leave a little tail here. You don't want to cut that off yet. Okay, so and then again, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make another little T here. Okay. Okay. So I put a little bit too much glue there. That's okay. And then you just want to cut that off. Okay. Now don't throw away those little strips because you can use those for the ends, and I'll show you that in just a bit. Okay, so that's what your card should look like right now. Okay, next what you're going to do is you're going to pick a side where you want to start. So right now I think we're going to go ahead and start, we'll go ahead and start right here. So you want to go ahead and pick a strip that you want to start with. I'm going to start with my little owls here. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue here next to this. And I'm going to butt that up, the ends, right to the strips that are already adhered down. Okay? Again, you just want to make sure you burnish that in. Okay. Oops. Mine didn't go all the way to the end. I thought it did. It looked like it had. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, after you get that down, then you can go ahead and cut your end off. So it should look like that now. Okay. Then that same piece that you just adhered down, you want to go ahead and butt that up and have it go the opposite direction. So you're going to go ahead and again put glue down. Okay. And sorry if my head gets in the way. I'm trying to make sure that my paper is right up against there. It's for some reason not cooperating. There we go. Okay, so I got it. All right, so then you want to go ahead and clip off that excess one. Then you're going to go ahead and get another one, another piece, and if you want to, you can use, I'm going to use the back of that owl one. I'm going to go ahead and put that here, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and again put some glue down there. I'm going to butt that up against the ones that I just adhered down. Again, these strips are 3/8, okay? And I just cut all long strips. I didn't really measure my strips out or the length of them. I just cut them all from the 12 by 12. And then when you have a piece of paper like this left, you want to just go ahead and clip that out. Okay? And then you want to go ahead and again butt that up against the ones that you just adhered down. Okay? So you'll have that there. Okay. Then you'll have this little piece here. You want to go ahead and grab, I have some extras from the one I just did, okay? So you'll go ahead and again, you'll just lay your glue down. And lay that down there, like that. Again, butt it up against the ones that are adhered, okay? Cut off the little excess. And then you'll go ahead and butt this up against what's there. So the ones that you just laid down. Okay. I don't think that's cut straight. Let me get some more glue here. Okay, and then you'll have like this little rectangle left. You'll always have that at the end of each time you do your area, okay? So when you have that, you'll go ahead and just pick a little tiny piece, whatever one you want, and you'll go ahead and just stick that in there like that. So you'll put glue on that little spot, okay, and I think I'm going to use this flower one instead. So I'll just go ahead and butt that up, right up against that, just like that, okay, and then you can cut that off. And you can cut this one off too. So you'll have little pieces that stick out like this on the back of your card, okay? Again, your card will measure 4 by 5 3/4, okay, to go on top of the card that we're making. And for this, we're using the card that's in the Craftology box, which is, I believe, the 6.5 by 4.5, or 6. I know it's 6.5. 6.5 by 5, sorry, the 6.5 by 5 card, okay? So that's the one that we're using. And you'll go ahead and keep doing this all the way around your card, okay? So we'll go ahead and get started on the next part. So you can use a different, of course you can use a different, I'm going to use this brown one, I think. So, and we're going to butt that up against this here. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and cut that off. And then on the next part, you'll go ahead and you will butt this up against here. Okay. You'll just keep buttoning your strips all the way around your card. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this one here. I'm hoping I'm staying in the camera, y'all. So, this is the first video I'm doing in my new craft room since I've moved, okay? So, still getting kind of used to, you know, the lighting and everything around me. So, I hope y'all like this card. It's a little time consuming, but if you want something a little different. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Sorry, my camera died, so, and my, disc was full, so coming back in now. so anyway, so we finished here. Okay, this was where I left off from the time that my camera died. And so you have this little triangle here that you'll need to put something on. So you'll just go ahead and grab the end of whatever pattern you have here and put it there. So just like that. Okay, so sorry, my phone is ringing. So now we'll go ahead and get that stuck on there. Let's see. Okay, my glue. Okay, let's see. Oop, there we go. Okay, so there you go, and you just butt that up against your last ones that you put on there. Okay, and then you'll go ahead and cut, whoops, you go ahead and cut that off just like that. Okay, and then you'll go ahead and go all the way around, do the same thing. Okay, so use Okay, so there's like a little spot right there that I have. So I'm just gonna leave that, I think, because I don't think we'll get like a really tiny small piece of paper on there. We could try it, but so just do that. Put like a little teeny tiny piece on there like that. There we go. So okay, so the next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and make sure everything is stuck down really good. Okay, so I'm just burnishing it with my fingers. Okay, make sure everything's down really good, nice and dry, and then you can move all of your little papers out of the way. Okay, so alright, just like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to flip it over. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and cut all the way around. You're going to cut your card. So you're going to go ahead and cut all the way around. Okay, right to the edge of that card. Okay. Now, if some of your pieces aren't dry, okay, they may fold over. You go ahead and cut all the way to the end of your card. Okay, just like that. Okay, so there is your herringbone card. So that's going to be the top of our card, okay, the base, the card base. So what I did for the next thing was our card here that we're using is about 6, I think it was 6.5 by 5. So I cut down my papers already. You'll need one paper. I cut down at 6 1/4 by 4 3/8. I think. I thought it was 4 1/4. Hold on. Yeah, 4 1/4 or 3 1/4. Sorry, 3 1/4 by 6 1/4. Okay, so that's what I did there, and we're going to go ahead and put some glue on that and lay that down. Okay. Now at this time, if you want to, you can go ahead and ink up your cards if you choose to do that. It's totally up to you. You know, you can ink up the sides, so if you wanted to do that, you can. Okay, and then here we're going to do this one. So this one is 6 4 1/2. Okay. So there's that. Okay. And then we've got our finished little frame here. So you can go ahead and put some glue on this. Okay. And it's however you want to. I think I'm going to put it this way because my words are there, just in case my words show up. Okay. So just like that. Okay. So now we've got our matting down and everything, and now it's time to decorate. Woohoo! You know, decorating is my favorite. So for the decorations, we've got some stickers here. So I'm going to go ahead and use a few stickers on this. I think I'm going to go ahead and put, let's see if this one, I'm going to go ahead and put Happy Fall. And I think, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and pop that up. So let me grab some little foam tape here, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and just stick that on the back of there like that. And we're going to pop that up just like that. And then, trying to get my foam tape here. And then I think we'll go ahead and do, I love this little raccoon guy. He's so stinking cute. So I think we'll go ahead and put him right here. Okay. And I think I'm going to pop up all of these little stickers because they're just so cute. Just tearing off a couple of pieces here. And I think one more thing, maybe okay. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and put some like little flowers in the corners here. So we'll get some like little tiny flowers like this here. Yeah. These little flowers are so cute. So put one there. And then we put a yellow one down here, and an orange one up here. And I think, you know what, we have some Pearl Essence, and I think I'll go ahead and use some of that. That is also found in Tamara's shop. And I think I've got this gold Pearl Essence from Bo Bunny. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do some little dots here in the middle of the flowers. Okay, and then I'll let that dry. I'm also going to add a couple of these little pumpkins that were in the Craftology kit. So I thought they were so cute. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pop those up as well. So when I don't know why, but when I shook my when I shook the Pearl Essence, it must have been open or something, and it kind of splattered everywhere, so I got it like a little bit on my card right there. So I'm going to cover that up with one of the little pumpkins, and it also went on some of my stickers. So I don't know why that happened. So anywho, but we're going to go ahead and put this on here. Okay, go ahead and grab that. I'm having some issues. I don't know why. Okay, so there's a pumpkin there, and I'm going to put one here. Okay, so we're going to put one here. This one, that. Okay, then I'm going to put a couple over here on this side as well. These little pumpkins are so stinking cute, guys. Seriously, I am like, they're just so cute. And they're so shiny, so bright. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. I need one of those like picking things to get off of your, to take off the backing of your stickies. I don't know if this will work. This is the die brush, but I'm thinking this might work. So, yep, it works. If I can get that off of there. I'm telling you, tonight, everything that can go wrong is going wrong. So I'm going to lift that up. I'm going to move this little pumpkin over here. There we go. And then I think I'm just going to put a few of these leaves, these little cute leaves like that. Okay, so we'll put one here, there, and then maybe here. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so stick on there. You know what? We'll just use the little stick, the foam tape. I like the foam tape, so we'll use that. So we'll get a sliver of that. Put that back here. And we'll take it another sliver, get 2 more slivers. Put that back here. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to peel this one off. Seems like it's easier that way. I'm going to stick that one here. I'm going to stick this one here. There we go. And then I'm going to add my little flower doodad. I'm going to add some of that there. Okay. And I think we're done. So I think that's it, guys. So you can add whatever sentiment you want on the inside or sign that. And I think that's it. So thanks for joining me. I think I got a little bit of splatter right there. So we can go ahead and fix that. Just you can go ahead and add, let's see, we can add some little dots around the card here. See, I told you it splattered. I don't know how that happened. So we can add one there.
Okay.
And so anyway, you could just add a little bit of the pearl essence around your card to give it a little bit of a decoration there. So thanks for joining me today, and I hope that you all enjoy your card. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.